Easy. Is it enough? No, it's not enough. After a while, you're going to get bored. Is it enough to say, oh, I'm spiritually weak? Is it enough to just say, I make intention to eat and not eat it? Why not? Intention is important, right? It's more important than action, correct? So say, I intend to eat this. Ya Rabbi, I'm so weak. So I can only make intention, but I cannot do this. Anybody does that? Never. In fact, you intend and you eat everything. Sometimes you eat without making the intention. You know, 21st century people, they're so cursed, they sleep, eat too. You know, sleepwalking? They will wake up and they will eat without knowing that they were eating. I saw this program on TV one time. This woman, she wakes up, she was sleeping, and she wakes up, still sleeping, and she goes to the kitchen. She cooked spaghetti, and she ate it. Then she went back to sleep. She woke up, and she said, who's in my kitchen? What happened? Husband said, you got up yesterday. You lying. You always hate me. You say I'm fat. I said, no, you were eating. Really, it happens. But, so don't be lazy. It's not enough. It is a first step. First step, you say I'm intending. Then later, you have to do it, right? Bismillah. You know, do the same. And after that, take baby steps. Okay? Take baby steps. And more zikr that you're doing, more you will understand sincerely if you're doing something for Allah's sake or not. Maybe in the beginning, that's why Islam is saying, first, do. Then later, do it better. It doesn't say, do it 100% first. No. We pray, isn't it? First, they teach us how to pray. What are we being taught to do? The farz. The actions of the prayer. What is acceptable and what is not acceptable. We must learn and we must do. Maybe the kid is not even knowing what he's reciting. He's bowing down, he's getting up. You think he knows 100% and he is worshipping Allah 100%. Maybe if they're kids, they're closer to Allah than we are, we know that. But say, average person. Can the average person say, oh, I'm not going to pray. I cannot pray. Why? Because I don't feel I'm worshipping Allah. When I say Allahu Akbar, I'm not being sincere saying Allah. So I'm not going to pray. Ever? You hear some? Is that accepted in Islam? No, it is not. So, like they say in America, what? He knows, he's listening. Now he's catching up, understanding what I'm saying. He's really listening, he's jumping. Good. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. This is what is called what in Islam? To imitate? Taqlid. Taqlid. Imitate. Then later, you imitate what? You imitate the best. You don't imitate the worst, you imitate the best. Once you imitate the best, slowly, you start to imitate inside and outside of that thing, of that person that you're imitating. Isn't it? So, imitate. Do it. I don't like to do it. Force yourself to do it. It's okay. In fact, Holy Prophet ﷺ is saying, cry. Meaning cry for the sake of Allah. Cry at your own helplessness, of your own dirtiness. Cry. And he continues, he says, if you cannot cry, make yourself to cry. If it's something good, people are not forcing. Say, I cannot force. I have to be sincere. When something bad, they do 100%. So, this, when you start thinking about yourself, why you do things, for what reason you're doing it, when you're examining yourself, when you're looking at yourself, when you're understanding yourself, when you start to know yourself, you will know your Lord, you'll start worshiping Him properly that time. You don't know yourself, you will not know your Lord. You don't know your Lord, you cannot worship Him. You can go up and down, but you cannot worship him. Now this, you have to know. We're here to know, this is the difference between the Nakshibendi order and other orders. We're not into mysticism. We're into spirituality. And the way that we understand spirituality, the way that in this way, it is not to concentrate also on the spirit and what the spirit can do. The tariqats may talk about the spirit and that's how the spirit travels, the power of the spirit. That is a given. Allah give it to us. We concentrate on what chokes the spirit. We concentrate on what covers the spirit. We concentrate on what is stopping the spirit from being free, and that is called the nafs. And once we concentrate freeing the spirit from the 70,000 veils, and that time, inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. May Allah forgive me. We know nothing. Our Shaykh, they know everything. And we are asking always that they support us and they send us always good things. As much as you are thirsty, they will send. You see, 3 years have passed since Shaykh Efendi went. Tomorrow, inshallah, we're going to celebrate the Hijri Urs. We're going to do both, Hijri Urs and also the other calendar, the 30th of June Urs. We're going to do both, inshallah Rahman. 3 years have passed, but still every time that we are gathering, Shaykh Efendi is still sending something fresh, something useful. Everything he sends is fresh and useful, but we are saying we are not cut off from him. May Allah forgive us. Inshallah Rahman, I'll see you tomorrow.